Begin to align our hearts with universal presence, drawing love and light into the front of the heart chakra and filling it so full of love it bulges, expands before exhaling out the back of the heart in a river of love and back, front to back, front to back, front to back. Extending to the back and through the back, connecting to that element of divine love we are most personally connected to. Christ consciousness love, Madonna frequency, Buddha nature. It's just the vibration, drawing it into the back. It doesn't even have to have a name, just drawing that vibration into the back of the heart chakra and filling it so full of love it bulges, expands before exhaling out the front of the heart in a river of love. And now the river is flowing back to front, back to front. Inviting the rivers to flow simultaneously, front to back and back to front to back and back to front to back to front. Swishing, clearing all the horizontal channels side to side, diagonally, sky chakras, bringing focus to the feet and through the feet and drawing up Father Earth energy, Mother Earth energy, drawing them up, 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 up in us and through us and around our lives before exhaling out through the crown in a river of love. And now the river is flowing earth to sky, earth to sky, earth to sky, or bottom to top, bottom to top, bottom to top. Bringing focus to the crown and through the crown, connecting to source energy and drawing down a rainbow of healing frequencies. All that I currently have access to, all that I ever had access to, all that I will ever have access to in any lifetime, drawing them down, 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 in us, through us, around our lives, before exhaling out through the feet in a river of love. And now the river flows sky to earth, sky to earth, sky to earth, top to bottom, sky to earth, sky to earth. Inviting these rivers to flow simultaneously, earth to sky, sky to earth, earth to sky, sky to earth, clearing, cleansing, creating turbulence, pulsating on its axis. Refreshing at the heart chakra, building a critical mass, expanding it into a huge bubble of love, of light. I'm noticing the outside of the bubble. It's clear, clean, bright, resilient. Only beings we inviting can join us. This is safe, sacred, private, growing, learning, healing space for us to do our work with Sharon today. First, I'm asking for permission from my guides and angels and healing beings of the light. Thank you, thank you. I'm asking for their guidance, support, protection, please. Thank you. And to join us in the bubble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Sharon, I'm asking your higher self, your soul self, for permission to do this work with you today and place any limitations on it and know that it will be honored. I see that access. Thank you. I'm asking for guidance, support, and protection from your guides and angels and healing beings of the light. Thank you. I'm asking them also to join us in the bubble, opening up the doors of communication wide between all of us, and I'm asking for the tiny hands beings, and here they come. Interesting, we're at the shoulders. We're at the shoulders. It's like they came in and they are doing, something's like fluttering in the back of the shoulders, fluttering in the back of the shoulders. Do you have something going on with your shoulders?
Because of the massage therapist, my body just,
yes. Okay, thank you. And from the center of the back of their shoulders, I'm just following them. It's like they're doing this, down the center of the back. It's like opening up the energy body is how it appears to me. It's like you're holding really tight, close, and then they're just like opening up wings, opening up wings, opening up wings. Coming further down, like, and they have these, I don't know what you call them, it's I would call it a gadget, but it's not, you put it in between two things and you pry it open and it keeps it open. I don't know what that word is, but so they're placing these instruments in your back to keep it open, like a back brace, some form of a back brace. Yeah, it's like you want to keep closing the back of your body like this, and those things are there to keep it open, to keep it pried open. Or on the bottoms of the shoulders, they're putting something underneath them. It looks like they're giving lift to the shoulders and opening up them also. We're coming down, we're coming down, they're coming down. Hold on. Okay. So we're in the lower back area, still doing that same thing, and it's like they've made and there's an entrance point into the back, the lower back, and it looks like a lotus that's blossoming, opening up into the back of the sacrum, I would call it. There's like little feathers, the ends of feathers. I see these wings, and they're just like doing something to the back, like just clearing it out. They're flapping their wings, and there's clearing out something in the back. I can't, like sludge. And opening it up, clearing it out, like trying to get sludge out of the back area, from the back, moving forward, like turning it so that it can move out, up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out. But first they have to loosen the sludge. Does that make sense? It has to loosen the sludge?
Yes.
Feathers wasn't the right word. Actually, it's something stronger than feathers, but they look like feathers. Stirring it up. And as it's being stirred up, they're able to take, it's like they're pulling whatever is being lifted from the stirring. It's being, they're able to grab it and take it out the way that they came in. It's like they came in from the back, they're stirred up the sludge, wrapped it up in a nice ball or package, and they're coming out through the back. And as they're coming out through the back, what is being left behind is something that looks like glittery, something that glittery glue, but it's not glue. You know that glue that has all those glitters in them? That's what glitter in it. Mm-hmm. It looks like sparkly clean, whereas before it even had the smell of sewage. So as that's leaving, I see this sparkling clean. It even smells kind of nice, actually, coming out of the back of the body. And now with it, as it's heading up through the spine, I see that sparkling. It's like a clean, clear salve or gel. That's what that sparkling stuff represents, some sort of gel, cooling gel. Can you tell me what's going on with, can you feel anything, what's happening in the lower track or anything? It's okay, it's just a question.
Well, what I was feeling was, I could feel it opening up,
Mm-hmm.
and I could actually feel warmth.
Okay. So what they're showing me is, as they're leaving the lower area in the back, it's clear, clean, sparkling in those in the spine area where they had those instruments, but they're not instruments to keep the back open so that it could breathe. It's like filling in the back area by the ribs. It's coming all the way, it's going wide and going north. Somebody said north, but coming up. To help, it has something to do with keeping your energy body open, open because you have this tendency of contracting and constricting. Now they're leaving these spacers open so that it can breathe. You can breathe. You can feel something in the back. Still coming up, and I can just see the sparkling gel heading out to the sides, going up to the spine, heading out toward the ribs, coming up to the area in the back of the, where wings are, in the upper back.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's spreading to the shoulders, And they've turned around and looked, they're looking at the work that they just did. Or I'm thinking they're looking at I'm the one who's looking at the work that they just did, actually. Sorry about that. And as I look behind you, I can see this. You know when the water comes upon the shore and it leaves sometimes bubbles? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's what it looks like. It looks like it's now has those little tiny bubbles, and the opening that they came through is clear, clean, and closing very softly, gently, coming onto shore. Where are we? Okay. I'm asking, are we complete? And somebody's, what do you want for the amount of time given? What do you want? They're like, what do you want? Thank you. I'm asking if we're ready to close. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm asking for all my errors to, hold on. They're just finishing up the work up here. It's spreading out through the upper shoulders, upper arms. If I didn't know any better, I would say it's like improving your backbone. It's like improving your backbone, like you have more of a backbone where perhaps you didn't, or were missing some of whatever a backbone represents to you, you know, like being courageous, strong, industrious, just doing the job, whatever it is. Now we can close. I'm asking for all my errors to be corrected. Omissions included, poor work done well work done perfectly, errors corrected, omissions included, poor work done well work done perfectly, errors corrected, omissions included, poor work done well work done perfectly, bringing Sharon's energy body, my energy body into perfect optimal alignment, perfect pitch, perfect harmony with the all that is, And now to physicalize this work, we're drawing in and nourishing the soft skin, muscles, tissues, glands, internal organs, densest part of the bones, drawing in and nourishing the soft skin, muscles, tissues, glands, internal organs, densest part of the bones, drawing in and nourishing the soft skin, muscles, tissues, glands, internal organs, densest part of the bones. Now let's begin to stabilize, set and separate our energy bodies. Yours to you, mine to me, yours to you, mine to me, yours to you, mine to me, yours to you, mine to me. The bubble we had is now a billion times, trillion times bigger and brighter, and everybody we touched is encased in their own individual bubble as we begin to ground them, into the divine plan, locking them into place. Click, 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 click. And we are complete. Did I miss anything?
So, friends, I really apologize for the rushing. While they're sitting, help her for just a minute, and then we'll ask you in just a moment. Any questions? It's very basic. You see, to help with the intention is almost the most important thing we can do. Remember to formulate the intention to get to the soul plan. Do an opening process. Observe what the light beings are doing. That's what Donna did. She observed what the light beings were doing and she was reporting on it. That's all that she was doing, yes? That's perfect. You see, she did it perfectly. And then to close, you see, they're short practices. You get that, right? And so don't get hung up on screens or anything else or you'll miss the whole practice, right? You just get right to it. You get right to it. It's just like a level 1 practice. You just ask them for help and observe with whatever your senses are and babble it out. Take the risk. Now is the time. This is a safe space. There's so much love here. Nobody's going to make fun of you. You see? Take the risk. We've got to get the habit of risking or we won't risk in the world. Does that make sense? If we start risking in this room, we're more able to risk outside of this room. If we play safe here, friends, it's not going to be easier when you leave, right? It's not. So take the risk. Sharon, would you like to say how your experience was?
Mind if I sit up?
Please. It's much better if you sit up.
Well, everything Donna said was very true. I'm totally aware of that situation.
Oh, cool.
Partially because of the way I work, massage at my age is taking a toll on my body, so I've been working more with my arms when my hands start bothering me. But at the same time, because of the environment that I'm in, I'm very protective of myself and my energy. And I have a tendency to put that shield up and to try to close that off. And I know it goes to my back every time. And when Donna was doing the work, what I felt was when she was starting at the spine, I could feel the warmth from the occipital ridge going down the back, but it stuck at the shoulder blade area. And then I could feel it moving on.
I have a mic. Thank you. So really great, great work. It was really great. So that was really great. It was great. It was great. And Donna, awesome work, awesome work. So now, friends, pair up with someone who you haven't worked with before.